Hi, my name is Christina Villarreal, and I am a second grade teacher in Merced, California. And we're back in our classroom. We've been in our classrooms all year, but we've been in our classroom without students, and it's so nice to welcome them back. So I do have some virtual learners, but most of my students are in person. So how do we use Seesaw when we have our students in person? So I'm going to go ahead and share an idea with you on what I've been doing. One of my favorite things to do is read a book. We do a program called Classroom Book a Day where we read a book every day. No matter what, we stop and we read a book every day. Even if we have something going on, we want to make time for a book a day. And, the kids love that part of the day. Now, coming back in person, it's been a little different. We can't sit together at the carpet and read those stories, but we still have some great stories to share. Some of my favorite books, especially at the end of the year, especially when we're going to start working on writing our biographies, are Brad Meltzer's I Am Ordinary People Who Change the World books. Amazing books. What I do is I go ahead and read these stories to the students, and then I also post them for my virtual learners. And then one of the things that I ask them to do is to go a little deeper. With Seesaw, you can actually ask them on Seesaw, and they can reply to you with words. They can even find pictures of clip art to respond. And you get their own opinion and you learn what they got out of the stories that you're reading to them. So let me go ahead and show you an example. Okay, so here is my Seesaw library that I have shared out to the Seesaw community. And you can see mostly I have done Brad Meltzer books, but I have also done a few others. So what we do is they just kind of click on the activity. And when they click on the activity, they can listen to the story. And then here, I want them to tell me one fact about their childhood. Like I said, the beautiful thing about Seesaw is that they can show me with their voice, or they can make a video and answer these questions for me, or they can type it if they're not comfortable in front of the camera. They also told me what her accomplishments were. The questions get changed out depending on who the person is. Something they found interesting. And then also, sometimes we have students that have questions, like sometimes maybe they missed a part of the story, like when we did the Helen Keller story, they're like, how did she become blind? So I was able to go back and answer those questions for those students. And it was just nice to get a personalized response from the students. So even though we are in school, they still respond to me on Seesaw. And yes, we sit there at the carpet and we talk, but I don't ask these specific questions. I save them for Seesaw so that way I can learn what they're learning. Another activity that I have here in my library, I've been liking summarizing. This is the story Grace for President. And here you can see what we did was I have the video here because we had already read the story, because this is part of our curriculum. We read the story for like an entire week. So I included the video of an animated version of Grace for President. And then on the next page, they have a summary. And to tell me a summary, they just answer these simple questions. Somebody wanted, but, so, then, and finally. And if they can answer those questions right here, if they can kind of break it down, they can put it together and make a summary. And I also do the same thing for like Pixar short videos and those types of things. So anyways, I hope you learned something new. I hope you guys are all back in your classrooms doing what you love. And I hope you have a great end of the school year. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.